Welcome back. We gotta adjust our goggles because our cooking set has been transformed into a lab today because we are conducting an experiment live in our studio.
Joining us this morning are the scientists from Mad Science, Mad Max and Molecule, where their slogan is, where imagination knows no bounds. Now, before we get to our scientific experiment today, and what the heck we're going to be doing with these goggles, gloves, and all that stuff, tell us about Mad Science, what you guys are all about.
Yeah, so Mad Science is all about bringing science enrichment and a lot of fun to kids all throughout Mad Science. We're in Maine and New Hampshire, so kids all throughout both states. We go in schools and outside of schools doing assembly shows, after-school programs, workshops, even birthday parties, and summer camps, including vacation camps like this upcoming February.
Nice. Well, besides coming on TV shows, you guys also throw parties for all occasions, and you just talked about that, which is so fun. So, a little bit, can you guys explain a little bit what you do at these? Other than the experiment?
For instance, at a birthday party, we have a full array of experiments, including ones like we're doing today with the dry ice. But we also make a lot of slime. Parents' favorite.
Slime. The kids love that.
Absolutely. But we cover all sorts of topics in schools and stuff. We'll do composting workshops with worms. We will do space science. We will do chemistry, spy science, which Mad Max is actually the pro at.
Spy science. What is spy science?
Spy science is forensics and...
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Just learning the basics behind spies.
Oh, like NCIS, I like that.
Exactly.
Like Spy Kids.
But for kids.
Yeah, but the fun thing about Mad Science is that you guys are all about hands-on STEM, which is so important for kids these days, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jinx.
Yeah.
We do that a lot.
We're practically twins. It's all about hands-on science, and it's all about the kids discovering on their own and really being inspired by their own learning process and gaining confidence in that way and having a lot of fun while we do it.
Nice. All right. So let's talk about this experiment. There's a lot of items on the table. What are we going to be doing today?
So today we brought our dry ice, which is a frozen brick of, Max?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, the same thing that we exhale every day. And if you look very closely, you can even see some of that fog, like when you breathe on a cold day.
Ooh.
This dry ice is called dry ice because it never melts, until it doesn't turn into a liquid. It sublimates, meaning it goes right into a gas state. And we can see that in that fog, but we're going to make a lot of extra fog and see exactly what this gas can do when we mix it with some special flavoring. So.
And it's all about safety, so you need to put the goggles on. Okay.
Yes. Goggles.
I don't know if I want to put my goggles
Gloves
on.
All right. There we
And
go.
my gloves.
There we go.
Yes.
Well, safety.
Absolutely.
Safety first.
I know.
Safety
I know.
Yes, this dry ice is
There we go.
actually negative 109 degrees Fahrenheit, so we
Yep.
never want to
Need the
touch
gloves.
it. Yes.
All right, so what would you like us
This
to
far
do?
away.
So we would love for you to put
My
a few
gloves.
of these smaller pieces right into
A
that
big glove.
flask.
There
There
it
we
is
go.
that.
Very nice.
I got to put my goggles on. Producer Sam's telling me I got to put my
All right,
goggles on.
Okay, there's your dry ice right here. So I'm just going to
Beautiful.
drop it
My
in.
hair's
Drop it
messed
right
up.
in.
That's it. All right, what's going to happen?
We're
You'll
gonna
find
see-
out.
Yeah,
I
there we
hope.
go.
All right,
I'm
here we
still
go.
What I
putting
tell
my
the kids,
gloves
you'll find
on.
out.
Now, come on, Emily,
I'm
you're
having a
slacking
hard
over
time with
here.
my gloves.
You ever put working gloves on? All right, here we go. Ready? So I'm going to drop that in.
Yep.
These are big gloves.
Beautiful. What
Ooh.
are you observing right now happening?
Fog.
We're seeing a lot of fog.
And,
It's
and
challenging with
fizzling.
big
And
gloves.
fizzling, yes.
Yeah. Like
That
bubbling,
fizzling,
boiling.
Bubbling, boiling.
Like soda.
Oh, brilliant. Like
When you take
soda.
out.
You are a wonderful master student.
Hey, I took chemistry.
You're
You're
look at
awesome. Carbon dioxide
I didn't
is
pay attention in chemistry. There
And
you go.
it smells kind of fresh.
It smells like candy. Is that cotton candy or something?
You're so close.
So
Think of a
close.
soda flavor.
So,
Coke. There's Coke in there.
Is there-
Root
So
beer.
close.
root beer.
Yes.
All
I
right.
was going to let them keep guessing.
All right. You want her to drop hers in
Go
too?
ahead, drop yours
Drop
in
it in.
too.
Let's
We
get
might
some
even
more.
add a little bit. We'll add in one more
Oh my
piece of
gosh.
Mad Max ones too.
Don't be afraid of it.
It's not
Just push
fitting.
here.
Yeah, give it a little muscle. It'll get in there.
Stop.
Beautiful.
Get in there,
We
Jeff.
set you
Come
up.
on.
There we go.
There we go.
It's
All right.
good. Yeah, beautiful. And so what we're doing right now is we're essentially making soda because carbon dioxide is what
Oh.
carbonates soda.
Can we
carbon,
drink
carbon
this?
dioxide.
So
We don't want to drink it only because it has that super cold ice in it. If that ice was not in a solid
go.
state, thank you. If that ice was not in a solid state right now, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. If that ice was not in a, and yeah, I did. If it wasn't in a solid state right now, it would be perfectly fine to drink because that is actually how we make soda. But Max is going to cap that off. and show you one more time, pushing it down. Sorry, Max.
It's okay.
This is Mad Science.
This is what we do.
There
you go, pound that puppy in.
Yes.
This is kind of like what you see for like Halloween decorations or
Yes,
rock and roll
absolutely.
concerts too, things like
Exactly.
that.
The Witch's Cauldron, a haunted
right.
house.
Whoa.
Go ahead, open your mouth.
Oh my gosh, is it gonna change your voice?
That would be awesome.
Oh, man.
Like helium?
Yeah,
What
I
are
can
you
taste it. I
tasting?
can taste the root beer. Yeah.
Open.
Ah.
You're essentially tasting a
Oh.
root beer burp right
Yeah.
now.
Root beer burp.
I would. That's my favorite flavor of our Mad Science burps. It probably even feels a little bit
I'm
fizzy
all
in
set.
your
I don't
mouth
need it
too.
again.
Ready for a root beer float? All right, I like it.
And Max, if Max covers that little nozzle right there, you can even see what happens. Just like when humans burp, this bottle is
gonna-
going to need to burp.
There you
we
go.
go.
All right.
Beautiful, man.
It worked. Don't you love it when it works?
I love when
So
our
we have-
science works.
So we have a minute
Absolutely.
left. What else are we going to do?
So our very last thing is I'm going to add a few more of those little pieces into this big tube you see right before you. And it's going to get a lot of that sublimation again. Sublimation is when a solid moves straight to a gas,
Okay.
just like this ice is doing.
Well, it's bubbling some more.
And it's bubbling a lot. And when I
This
put
is,
this cap on and dip it into my bubble solution,
This is
we get my
something.
favorite way of taking a bubble bath, which is actually
Oh, look
a
at that.
bubble shower. And let's see if I can get it going real good. Oh yeah, there we go. I can go ahead and share
Oh,
my
look at
bubble
that.
shower
Oh
with
my
you.
god!
Here, check it out.
The bubbles are safe to
Everybody
touch.
wants a bubble shower. I can try to get one on Max. I try to get them on
So
my kids'
I'm
heads
just
all the
looking
time.
up, following it.
So what's the science behind that, forming the bubbles?
So all of that
thought they
gas,
turned into
all
solids
of
for
that
a sec.
sublimation, all of that fog that is trapped inside this tube is getting stuck inside this bubble solution so that every time the bubbles pop, they explode with that amazing
Oh
fog.
my God.
we all
That
feel
is
like
my
we're
favorite way to
Dr.
take a bath.
Frankenstein or something.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I felt like this would be the perfect way to give hand sanitizer out if we ever need to do that again.
I understand why the kids are into this.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely.
Look at that.
Put it on
Look at
their
that.
heads.
Wow.
Absolutely. They
Oh
love
my
it.
All right, everybody
God.
get in there one more time.
One more time.
All right, so
Oh,
if
my-
people want more information, how if they want to go to your camp coming up in February, right?
Yes.
Or birthday parties, or even work parties, if you're listening, boss. What's a website they can go to?
So they can go to maine.madscience.org. Everything you need will be right there, and then you'll even have contact from me directly, and we'll get you hooked up with anything you need.
And you have
Nice.
countless experiments.
Countless experiments will never run out.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have you guys on again. That was pretty cool.
I love that.
I love
Thank
that.
you so much.
Love it when things explode. Thanks for coming on, you guys.
Thank you very much.
Mad